Chapter 7 Stykz, the Animator. Recapitulation. Stykz helps to create basic animation like walking, playing, etc. Central idea: working with two stick figures. Let's recall. Stykz is the first multi-platform stick figure animation program. It is a free software. Welcome Center is the first screen that appears when we launch Stykz. We can create a new document by selecting blank document or default document from create a new document. Making character in Stykz. Let's make the stick figure beautiful and make it play. Step 1. Open Stykz and click on blank document. The following blank stage appears. Step 2. Click on figure. Step 3. Select Stykz figure to add a Stykz figure on the stage. Step 4. Click Sub-Select tool. Step 5. Hold the Control key and click the segments to select. The selected segments color change to red. Step 6. In the segment properties palette, click the black color in the line attribute to change the color of the segment. Step 7. Choose your favorite color from the color palette and click OK to change the color of the selected segment. Step 8. Select the other segments using Sub-Select tool and change the color by clicking on Color in the line attribute. Step 9. Click OK after selecting the favorite color from the color palette. To make the boots of the figure, select the segment by pressing Ctrl and clicking on the segments. Click on the color option in the line attributes. Step 10. Click OK after selecting the favorite color from the color palette. Now we want the head to be opaque and filled with skin color. Step 11. Select the circle segment using Sub-Select tool. Step 12. Click on Fill Color under Opaque. Color palette appears. Step 13. Click OK after selecting the skin color from the color palette. Step 14. Click on Color to change the color of the outline of the head. Step 15. Click OK after selecting the skin color from the color palette. Now we want to make hair of the figure. Step 16. Click on Add Line tool from the Tools palette. Step 17. Click on the center node and drag the mouse. Release when the segment is drawn on both sides. Step 18. Use Sub-Select tool. Select the newly created segment. Step 19. Select the favorite color for the hair from the color palette and click OK. Now the figure has become colorful, but we want to make it wear a cap. Step 20. Using Add Line tool, make 3 segments. Step 21. Change the color of the 3 segments from dark to light after selecting each segment using Sub-Select tool. Let's change the thickness of each of the 3 segments to give it a shape of cap. Step 22. Select the first segment using Sub-Select tool. Step 23. Increase the width of the segment by clicking the up arrow of the width option. Similarly, keep on selecting the segments using Sub-Select tool and increase the width of the segment. Take care that it should be less than the previous one. Now it's done, but the cap is in the front. We should send it to back. Step 24. Select the segment using Sub-Select tool. Step 25. Click on Arrange menu and select Send to back. Step 26. Repeat the steps 24 and 25 for the next 2 segments. Step 27. Click on Select tool and arrange the segments properly by clicking on the nodes. Now the figure is perfect. We need a ball and another player to play. Step 28. Select Circle from the figure menu to add a ball. Ball is too big. What should be done to make it small? Step 29. Select the ball using Sub-Select tool. Step 30. Click the down arrow to decrease the length to make it smaller. To make the ball fill with color, follow the same steps as we had done to make the head fill with color. To add one more player on the stage, as we need another player. Step 31. Click on the figure menu, select Pivot to Figure. Now it's done. We have the girl, ball and the player, so now we can create the animation. Step 32. Click on New Frame and change the position of the legs after selecting the Select tool. Step 33. Click on New Frame and bring the legs back to the original position and move the ball. Step 34. Click on New Frame and move the ball little further. Step 35. Click on New Frame and move the ball so that it reaches other player. Move the legs of other player as if it is kicking the ball. Step 36. Click on New Frame and move the ball. Bring the legs of the other player to the original position. Step 37. Click on New Frame and move the ball. Step 38. Click on New Frame and move the ball. Step 39. Click on New Frame and move the ball so that ball reaches the girl. Step 40. To check the animation, click on Play in the controller palette. In the controller palette. Oh, we have made the figures play with the ball. Let's save it as it would be permanently saved in the computer. Step 41. Click on Save As from the File menu. Step 42. Type the name and click Save to save the animation. Don't you feel the animation is dull and it should have a background? Step 43. Click BG Color in the Stage Properties palette. Step 44. Select any color and click OK. Step 45. Click Loop and then play to check the animation. Step 45. Click Loop and then play to check the animation. Now the animation doesn't stop as the loop option was selected. Save the Stykz by selecting Save from the File menu.